Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill. And we are up from the early morning to see the Benedict's offer. And the offer is, do we see it yet? Do we see it yet? Looks like Benedict decided to take an early vacation, fellas. I think this is how it goes. I think this is how it goes, fellas. No? Lend me some ears and good sense. This one new, utterly exclusive. I see you are prowl for some fresh armor. This vehicle will serve you well. Sturdy gel packs quite a punch. I'd be happy to shake hands on sale. For the right price, of course. The rules are simple. Make your bid and wait for law to close. The higher your bid, the higher your chance to win. Affirmative. Okay, SPHT. 35,000 items. Tier... I assume tier 9 heavy tank. By the way, I do not know what tanks they are going to... What the flying F is this ugly thing of machinery? Okay, let me see, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. And by the way, just to highlight one important thing... Black market is usually deal for wargaming, not the deal for you. One thing I did not notice whenever I was doing the review, how good high explosives are. I did not notice that high explosives are 165 millimeters of the penetration. You will get around to video later on in the extra channel after we will play some games on the live streams. Keep this in mind. That's mess up from my side. My apologies. Let's go back to the video. Yesterday, the EBR has been sold, the minimum bid for 20,300 or something like this. This is for your information. SPHT. Okay, American heavy tank. Wow, we don't have too many Americans in the game yet, right? Okay, first things first. What we can check out armor. Oh man, that looks like shithole. I mean... You see the same thing as I do, right? You see the same thing as I do. That doesn't look great, fellas. Oh my bananas, that doesn't look great whatsoever. And ooh. Okay, it's powerful against the lower tiers. Now, if we would take a look into the gun, we don't have a magazine. We have 420 alpha damage. Ay. Okay, I have an idea that we know instantly what to compare to. SPHT, compare it to Yoch. MI tier 9. I mean, it looks like it has a bigger DPM or better DPM. That is the biggest. 50 kilometers per hour. Glass cannon heavy tank. Interesting. Okay, it looks like it is a glass cannon heavy tank. What we are going to be doing now, I am instantly changing my account. And in the other account I have this tank already, so we will play with it and we will explore it. For now it looks like a glass cannon, and honestly I do not know what to expect, but this is the interesting bit of all of this. Let's teleport straight into the other account. Okay folks, we are back. I prepared the tank for the action. I made a decision to go with hardening rammer and experimental turbo. Level 2. I know that the tank doesn't have any armor whatsoever. That is very, very important thing to highlight. So most likely this is like a support vehicle / play cooldown / whatever else. You know, quite an interesting Quite an interesting mother trucker. We will test it out and keep this in mind. Those are the first impressions, and I can explain you exactly how the things are going to look like today, right? In the timing. This video is going to be released as soon as we physically and possibly can, and after that we are going to be starting the stream approximately 2 p.m. Lithuanian time, and we will be gaming with this tank 4 out of 5 hours of our stream. The main reason why so I will form a better opinion about the tank. So let's say if we are looking into the time frame, I think whenever you are seeing this video, if you are seeing this video is released, let's say instantly, right? In 1 hour or 2 hours, I will be streaming and I will be playing a bit more with this mother trucking tank, so you can see exactly how it looks like. And obviously, you can check out, if you are from the YouTube, check out the Skillful 2 Extra channel, right? You will see the all past broadcast and whatnot, right? This is very important thing. What's up? Okay, so first things first, what we can definitely see is that this tank is quite quick. 7 seconds reload. Oh, I forgot to get any gold ammo. Oh well. For the next game we are going to do that. I just woke up, fellas, so my brain is a bit fried, but that is okay, and that is to be expected, you know? Morning. I am late night owl, not morning mother trucker. A late night owl, fellas. I don't really mind even though he's hitting us. We are feeling quite alright. Bizonte without a loader. That is not good. Oh, that is not good. Oh, that is not good. I mean, that is very, very, very not good. We'll see. We just lost half of our HP because we have met the guys who went full Trollolo mode over there. But to be completely honest with you, I think we are safe even though we lost plenty of the HP right there, okay? I don't feel like this is going to be a game over. That wasn't pretty, not gonna lie. We took plenty for the team because we have met an autoloader, but it's okay. No panic, everything is okay. This tank is not created to take one for the team. It's not like your typical heavy tank, I can tell you that much. The armor of this tank is laughable. For a heavy tier 9, armor of this vehicle is straight up laughable. You do not want to do that. You don't want to brawl, you don't want to be the one that is going to be in the front line without help from your forces, right? Let's keep this in mind. And also, looking into the gun depression, you have -8 gun depression, which isn't ideal, honestly. -8 degrees gun depression is not ideal. What this tank reminds me to, let me try to think about that. What this tank reminds me to? This is the question. This is the question, folks. Something that would be heavy and low armored. FCM 50T is not the same tank, I can guarantee you that. This is more likely medium, not a heavy tank. Don't treat this tank like a heavy, I can tell you that much. Don't treat this tank as a heavy, folks. I really would love to ram this so. This could be loads of fun. Could be, would be, is it going to be? This is the question. Patience. I was thinking maybe. Gun handling doesn't feel very much phenomenal either. Weird tank. Very, very, very weird tank, fellas. With a couple of more games, we will make this mother trucker work and we will see how do we feel about it. But for now, I don't really think that this tank is anything extraordinary or anything special, if you will, right? It's there. You have a DPM. That is the selling point. But other than that, I can't say absolutely anything. It's okay, first warming up game, we are fine. Let's see the score. Okay, and we are back. 3000 damage, 300 assisting damage, definitely nothing to write books about. We are fourth by experience, we are first by the damage, and we got ourselves 182,000 profits, although 90,000 profits are coming from completing the mission, okay? Very, very interesting. And once again, I hope you are enjoying this as much as I do, because for me, whenever I'm getting a new tank, it is just fun to explore, if you know what I mean. Okay, round number 2, Pilsen Standard Battle, Tier 9, Tier 8 matchmaking. Matchmaking looks great. What am I thinking about this? What am I thinking about this? First of all, I forgot the heat ammunition. That is on me. Early morning talks, fellas. At least for me or for my schedule. We are okay. We are okay. What we want to do, we want to see some heavy tank crossing like this. That's all we want to see. Come on. Chieftain. Tar. Anyone? Anyone? I can tell you one thing instantly, folks. I can tell you one thing instantly. Whenever you have a heavy tank that does not have armor, and whenever this heavy tank is being matched against the other heavy tanks, in many situations, at least in my opinion, in many situations it is a disadvantage for your team. Okay, this is what I want to believe, because it is very hard to make the paper heavy tank work, at least in my opinion, right? Maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I'm just simply stupid, but I think for most of the World of Tanks players, this is extremely hard thing to do, and to take advantage out of the tanks like this, it is extremely difficult and extremely hard. Especially whenever tank has a brutal shapes or brutal cupolas like this vehicle does. Don't get me wrong, I understand the potential of this vehicle, but from what I can see, this tank has only DPM, right? This is what I can see. This tank has DPM. That is a selling point of this vehicle. Platform itself, I am personally afraid to play aggressively with this vehicle. Straight up. I am just afraid to play aggressively with it because I have no armor whatsoever. Maybe if you are meeting tier 7s, you can bully IS, you know, and you can feel powerful against the IS. But other than that, that is a different story, I would say. Good, very first shot from the game. Thank you very much. We are taking that about the time. Meanwhile, we have the T-44 sitting right about here. He should be making pressure. Yes, indeed, he does. Although I did not react properly over there, which is unfortunate. How I can be more aggressive and how I could get some more use. I would really love to see the enemies playing in the middle for obvious reasons. I would love to see them trying to get tiny touch more involved and whatnot. And I'm talking about the hangar, you know. That's what I would love to see. But so far, nothing. Okay, let's try to punish Defender. Unfortunately, I failed doing so. It's okay. T-44. Oh. Yep. Peek, my man, peek. Oh man, this is hard. This is properly hard. The gold 320 penetration for a tier 9, it is not bad by any shape or any form, but holy bananas, what can we do from all of this? What can we do from all of this? This is the question. Hard. I know that my brain is not functioning properly yet. I am very, very well aware of that. But still, I don't see how casual player will be able to do something something nice with this tank, or it is going to be a very, very, very hard, difficult just to make it happen. I mean, probably most of the players, honestly, they are going to be sniping from the back with a heavy tank. At least that's what I want to believe. Meanwhile, we have a Chieftain P over there, that is okay. And we have Arias, or maybe even double Arias. Yeah, I am aware of that. Not much what I can change about this. That wasn't a good play from my side, and we are going back into the garage with the 3 shots. Man, oh, hard. Hard experience. Definitely not your typical heavy tank. I do not know how to play with it yet. Probably it is a hold down over the distance. I can't see myself being super aggressive with this mother trucker. I just can't see myself being aggressive. Rough. Okay, let's see the score. Okay, we are back after round number 2. I am questioning my life decisions with this vehicle, and I can promise you that for a casual player, it is not going to be a good tank. I can guarantee you that. For a good player, I cannot imagine why someone who is good in the game would play with this tank. I did 3 shots with this mother trucker. 3 shots. I mean, we got 54,000 profits, yib yib hooray, but it is no bueno, fellas. I can tell you that much. This is no bueno. Let's get some gold. We'll see how that will change my perspective of the vehicle. But at this point in time, I cannot see any anything good apart DPM on the tank. But what's from the DPM? Whenever you cannot really use it in a way, right? At least this is how it feels like to me. And you are being matched against the other heavy tanks which actually has some armor, or with that actually has some punch power, or they can, let's say, they can bounce something. With this vehicle, I don't really think that you can. Right, that being said, it is a very, very, very complicated mother trucker to play with. Support / sniper heavy tank. Support / sniper heavy tank. That's what we have. Oh man.
Moving to support you.
Okay. Let's see. Let's try to play on top of the hill. I have a feeling that we will be too late to reach the position. Indeed, we are too late to reach the position. So what that basically means? That basically means that we can just simply go like this. Yes, I know that I said that aggressive play with this tank is very hard, but I cannot see how otherwise we could get some more use here, okay? That is very important thing to highlight. Oh man. No. This is not what I'm looking for. Okay. What are the alternative options for us here? Because every single time I will pick against those guns, they are going to punish me straight into the face. This is not what I want. This is just simply not what I want. I could potentially try to make a bit of pressure like this. Maybe. We can try to do that. There is a lot of those tanks for sale, and I honestly think that this vehicle isn't worth even the amount, even the raw amount that Wargaming is selling it for. I just don't see the selling point, fellas. I don't see the selling point. Probably this is one of the reasons whenever Wargaming is selling the tanks like this is that the internet beggars are not able to test the tanks beforehand, or I supposed to say pre-make the YouTube videos, right? Very, very smart play from Wargaming side, I can tell you that much. Very smart play from Wargaming side, very smart. Because I think that there is going to be a gazillion of the folks who won't do any diligence and who would say, oh, tier 9 American tank, I have gold, so I may as well buy it. And after that, the gentleman will say, oh, yop, tararai, buy what? Buy this tank? And what to do afterwards? Whenever the tank is not the most enjoyable mother trucker. It's okay, relax, take it easy. We should be able to take him out before taking the shot. Good. Yeah, armor is not existent. If this tank would be some sort of medium tank, this tank has a medium tank gameplay, in my opinion. So, that being said, if it would be a medium tank, it would be, I think, a bit easier for people to understand this. Now, the little Timmy will get this tank for himself and he will say, wait a second, I have bought a heavy tank, and after I have bought a heavy tank, I cannot even make pressure. Yup, tararai. This is how the things are going to look like, at least in my opinion. Okay. What do we want to do? We want to have a bit... You know what? I need to make sure that I'm decapping the base, even though probably I will do less good stuff for our team by going and decapping the base. I'm afraid that Tiger Mouse will get trolled forever and ever around the stone or around the rock. So that being said, we are just simply making sure that we are going to get victory, okay? We are making sure that we are going to get victory here. Okay, fair play, not a big deal. He will try to escape back like this or like this. Let's see. Good. This is exactly what we want to see. Beautiful. Now Peacekeeper and Arias. Arias definitely can easily slap us, but fellas, at least this is the first game whenever I feel mildly successful with it, okay? So once again, I will have a proper opinion about this vehicle later on today. It is going to be rated before the tank is even sold, for obvious reasons, right? And our main mission in this type of situation is just to give you as much information as we physically and possibly can, so you can make an educated decision. Do you want to buy this vehicle or you don't want to buy this tank, okay? Keep this in mind. So far, this is the most successful game with a 4,000. I'm not entirely sure that we made the greatest decisions over there, because I really did not want to play on top of the hill, or I supposed to say in the bottom of the hill. So we made the decision to travel all around the world, and that's what we have. Interesting, fellas. Very very, very interesting. I will give one more game for a YouTube, and after that we will prepare for the live streams, and we are going to be playing with this tank. So once again, feel free to tune in and to say hi. How are you doing? We will grind field modifications, and we will know significantly more information about this tank. Anyways, fourth game, let's go. Okay, last but not least, we are having a tier 10 matchmaking. Let's see what we can craft with this vehicle. The idea is simple. We want to play in the middle, and hopefully we can punish some folks who are playing here, or alternatively someone who is trying to go on top of the hill. That's what we need to do, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. So far, I must admit that it is not the tank which most of the World of Tanks players should buy. I can tell you that much. I have probably unpopular opinion that Peacekeeper is better than this tank. Because at least you have a bit of the armor, and at least you can play a bit more aggressive. With this mother trucker, you are a bloody sniper schnitzel with a heavy tank. You are a bloody sniper schnitzel with a heavy tank. Is it understandable? And it would be half of the trouble if it would be a medium tank, you know? You can look at the medium then Leopard like something that type. But now, since you are a heavy tank, you don't have camo, which is obviously making the thing significantly more complicated, where the sniping goes and whatnot. I was definitely, whenever I checked out the stats, I mean, from the stats it felt like the tank can be a bit of the stinker. Now whenever I am playing with a vehicle, it feels so much worse than I expected. It feels so much worse than I expected, fellas. Don't... If I can recommend you something, this is not the tank that you want to spend your gold on. And if if World of Tanks community will be smart, they are not even going to buy all of those vehicles. I think they are not even going to buy all of those vehicles. I can tell you that much. And once again, I understand the wargaming strategy in this type of situation that over the black market week, they are not giving the drop refreshes and whatnot. I think the whole point is to make the customer the least aware as it is possible. You know, I don't really think that it is good for wargaming that content creators are making the reviews whenever the whole purpose of the black market is to sink the resources from the game. And let's get real, this is not a good tank. There is no way this tank is absolutely amazing or awesome. I am meeting the Peacekeeper, and I am questioning my life choices, what I can do for a Peacekeeper. You know what I mean? So this is a bit of the stinking situation, stinky pooper situation, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think this tank is going to be 1 star, but from the initial thoughts or initial games, I think that it is very expected from my side to rate it somewhere around 2 to 2.5 stars, somewhere there, probably 2 stars. At least from what I can see now. But once again, you know, please keep this in mind that it is morning for me and my brain is not fully functioning yet. I know that my brain will work definitely significantly better when the time will go on, for obvious reasons, right? We need to keep this in mind. And once again, I am trying to think as much as I physically and possibly can. It's not like I am clicking into the game and I am not trying not to perform, you know? I'm trying to perform, I'm trying to think. And you know, me is me, but how the average player would perform with this vehicle, it's beyond me. It is beyond me, and it is a tier 9. And it is a tier 9, fellas. Ay, 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 ay. Rough. Definitely rough, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Keep this in mind that we are going to have some live streams today, and we will polish our opinion about this tank as well as we physically and possibly can, okay? So keep this in mind. But so far, nothing to write books about, nothing good to say. It is below average tier 9 tank, and you don't, I personally don't want to pay 11,000 gold for it. And most likely people will treat this as a form of vehicle, and most likely people will overbid beyond belief for this tank. And whenever they will get it, whenever they will start playing with it, they are going to be quite disappointed, right? And I can't see Wargaming not selling this vehicle again, maybe some kind of box, loot box tank filler or something that nature, right? Because the tank definitely won't change the game, it won't ruin World of Tanks, right? And it is nothing too crazy, truly. It's not nothing too crazy, it's meh. That's what I'm trying to say. Interesting. Very, very interesting. No, can we take our shot? Thank you. About the bloody time. Man, for 3,000 damage, I need to sweat my butt. Okay, it doesn't feel good, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't feel good. But once again, we will play some more on the live streams, and we will see exactly what this vehicle has to offer. At this point in time, I don't even know which kind of tier 9 heavy this tank is resembling me. Honestly, straight up, I do not know. Heavy tank tier 9. T54 heavy, maybe. Yeah, I have no clue. Maybe Lorraine 50T. Lorraine 50T like, maybe. Maybe. 3.2 thousand damage, 70 assisting damage. We are first by experience, we are fourth by the damage. We got 93,000 profits, and we have an excellent performance, fellas, of solid 2.9 thousand average damage and 400 assisting damage for a tier 9 heavy tank. Yikes, that doesn't feel great, that doesn't look good, but it is how it is. Anyways, love you all, thank you very much for watching, I appreciate you. Please use this information to your advantage, and don't overpay for a pile of kaku tanks like this one. In my opinion, it's not worth it. I would not be paying this amount of the gold for the vehicle like this. There is no bloody way. And if you want to see more of it, tune into the live streams, and we are going to showcase how it is looking like. That being said, thank you very much for being with us. Thank you very much for your support by watching the YouTube videos, by supporting us on Patreon, being members on the YouTube, supporting on the live streams. Thank you. I appreciate you. Have a good one and take care. Skill is out for today. Peace.